Hey Sneakpeekers, I'm Grace here on the red carpet of Spin Me Around.
So what kind of drew you into the movie? Besides the Salt Baths in Tuscany.
That was the main pull, honestly. Yeah, but then the script was super funny. Jeff is an awesome director who makes like really tone-specific, really weird, really unique movies, and I feel like there's not enough really unique movies anymore. So I was like, get me in this movie. And then they're also the nicest. It's like the kindest group of people. Yeah.
Just the kind of people you want to take a salt bath with.
Literally the kind of people you want to take a salt bath with.
That's amazing. Okay,
The people, and also Jeff's movie, The Little Hours, which I watched on Thanksgiving with my girlfriend and was just like convulsing with laughter. I thought it was so weird and funny and like sexy and disturbing, and I just loved it. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I got a text from Jeff, and he said, I am doing a movie in Tuscany that's shooting over the summer. Would love you to be in it. I said, of course. I mean, what do you say? I said, don't send me the script. I don't want to know. I'll just. So it felt like a dream. I was sort of lying in bed talking to Jeff after kind of a busy morning, and just being like, so what are you telling me? Like, is this really happening? He's like, yeah, it's happening. Like, we have the money, and like, all right.
That's amazing.
Let me know what you want me to do. I'll be there.
You know what? Why don't you tell us the most fun thing about filming a movie in Tuscany?
That it was in Tuscany. Yeah, it was pretty incredible. We just sort of started like renting cars and going on these walkabouts, and it was this, this incredible cast of people who's really amazing, but different people are coming in at different times. So it felt like every excursion was a different combination of just the best, most wonderful, inspiring, hilarious, strange people, and so it was never a dull moment, I'll say that. There were these like mineral baths in the villa that we were staying
Someone else
in.
mentioned those.
Yeah, we were all just sort of floating in salt, and it was like a fever dream.
That's amazing.
Just a pasta-rich fever dream.
That's perfect. Just what you want when you're filming.
Oh yeah, and when you're not.
Yeah, duh.
Yeah.
All the time, 24/7.
Totally.
We were staying at this Tuscan villa that used to be owned by the Duke of Tuscany.
That's amazing.
And like as part of the villa, there were these salt baths like in this dome-shaped underground area. And so we would all just go lay in the salt baths together, like in between shooting. And we were like, how bougie is this? Like little life.
That's amazing.
It was so cool.
Okay, that's fantastic.
Normally I'm kind of like a preparation freak and very type A and fastidious. This is the only movie I've ever done where going to set almost felt like, this is like unprofessional, but it felt more like a vacation where you occasionally shot scenes. And normally when I'm shooting, it just feels so like myopically focused. So it was just like feeling relaxed and free. And maybe it'll be a disaster. I mean, maybe I've given the worst performance of my life because I let my guard down. We'll find out. We don't know. We'll know in an hour. Yeah. Yeah. We were staying in this like old, I guess it was like Marie Antoinette's uncle's house, and they had salt baths in the. But to be honest, I don't know that they were like noticeably different from like any pool.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
I'm missing out on too much by being here.
You could just put like salt in a pool, and you'd basically have the same experience. I think. Yeah. You're gonna destroy your pool, but at least you'll have less FOMO. Yeah.
It was unbelievable. It was, it was beautiful, and it was fun to be in another country, and we were staying in a nice place, but none of us knew each other, and we knew, like we all, some of us knew each other, and I shouldn't say none of us knew each other, but we hadn't been in that group, that dynamic yet, and we all just like we're all staying at the same hotel, and we just go out to dinner every night and drink wine, and we just became very close, very quick, which often happens, but this group was really special. It was really great, yeah.
It takes a lot to put something together like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess this for students, what is one piece of advice you would have for students kind of hoping to break into the industry?
Gosh, that's so tough. Well, it's so cool that you guys are students. Just, what is happening? Honestly, just like, I know everybody says this, but just make stuff like what you're doing. Like, just keep making stuff and know that it takes time. Like, it takes like, someone once told me it takes 5 years to start a career and 10 years to like have one. And I was like, no, not me. It'll be 2 years and I'll have an Oscar. Yeah. And then it's been about that. It's just like, know that you're on track even if it doesn't feel like it. You are. And like, we need your unique ideas. Like, you cool hot chicks. We need your unique ideas. Truly, there's so many like bad ideas.
Those are my people.
We need yours.
I think a lot of it is like eyes on your own paper. Like don't compare and despair, that kind of thing. Like don't measure yourself against the perceived success or failures of other people. The other thing I would say is like what is distinct about you or might even be you might feel a bit vulnerable about. That is the thing that is usually most beautiful and most worthy and most useful creatively. So that little kind of quiet voice in your inside that you're like not sure if you want to let out, I think that's the most vital creative voice that you probably have. So if you can develop the courage to adore that part of yourself or even just tolerate that part of yourself, I think it'll lead to good things creatively.
That was beautiful.
Oh,
That was
thanks.
like poetry.
Oh, that's nice.
I think it's just start making stuff. Make stuff that you feel like you want to make or have to make. And don't worry about whether people are going to like it or not. Or don't try to make stuff for other people. Make stuff for yourself and your friends. And then, what happens, happens.